What's up YouTube, it's Orth. Now today I've uncovered a new epic gem for Chimera and it's Ruella. Ruella is a champion. I was looking for somebody who's doing decreased defense and weaken and also bringing a decent amount of damage at the same time, and this champion is fantastic. I was looking through my roster to see who to use for this role specifically. I was using Lydia before, but I wasn't happy with the amount of damage Lydia was getting. Yes, she did have a few things that Ruella doesn't. She has the strengthen, but for survivability we weren't struggling. We were just really focusing on decreased defense and weaken and trying to get as much damage as possible, and Ruella fits the bill perfectly with her A2. Now her A2 does decrease defense and weaken, and she also does decrease speed. Now it does say it's a 75% chance on 3 different hits, but the consistency I saw on this I didn't have a problem with. It is really good to be your main decreased defense and weaken. It's a single target only, so for Hydra it wasn't that good, but right now in Chimera with only one boss this works a treat. So I would highly recommend running this champion for your decreased defense if you aren't in the realm of using somebody like maybe a Rio, which I might cover in a future video, or even if you don't have or want to use Lydia. Also the A3 is really good. I didn't really think of this ability as to be too good. I saw it like an increased crit rate plus being able to do a trial, which is basically do increased crit rate and attack the boss and do certain amount of damage. But the Terminator fill is really nice. You'd be able to basically cycle through your enemy max HP hitters, your big boys, basically your Mariuses, your Ganuts, your Chrysias. You can cycle their turns more and basically get more turns and more enemy max HP nukes off with a turn meter boost like this. So I generally prioritize the A2 and then the A3 after that, so we can boost our turn meters. The A1 doesn't really do much. She tries to steal a turn meter. Because you can't reduce the turn meter, you can't gain any, so this doesn't really do much for us. So I was doing the A2 A3 combination, and I was really happy with the results that we did get from Ruella. I'll quickly show you her gear. I did give her some really good gear. As you can see, I do want her to be my decreased defense and nuke, so she's kind of like a debuffer for me. So I'm having her go first before, not first, but before my nukers, basically before Ganut and Marius. My Ganuts run about 280 speed, so I thought I'd go with a flat 290 on Ruella. We ended up with 291 speed, 6.2k defense, 6.2k attack, 286 crit damage, and then we have enough accuracy on her to land the debuffs. Also, these are the masteries I'm running. I've gone with Helm Smasher. You can try Giant Slayer, but with my gear and the stats I've been able to get, I've gone with Helm Smasher. You can also go War Master if you guys are finding, oh sorry, not War Master, but Giant Slayer, right? The triple hitter. If you see more value from Giant Slayer, you can go that. But I've gone with Helm Smasher. And then debuffs extended and buffs extended. My boy's making a racket. Let me just go quickly get him and get him to say hi. Say hello. Let me say hello. Hello. He was making a bunch of noise and I thought he was crying, but apparently he was playing. His mom was saying, don't headbutt the mic. Hello chat. Hello everyone. Like and subscribe. Thank you. All right, let's go. Okay, we're back. Now the baby did say if you guys don't sub, he's not coming back. Mrs. Streamer said sub if you like babies, and if you don't like babies, well, that's not okay. But let's get back into the video. So those are the stats we are running on Ruella. So let's go ahead and show you guys the run I did. So here it is. This is the team. This is what we put together. We have Necmothar with the increased speed, decreased speed. I have tried different solutions other than Necmo, but I really like Necmo the way he is in this team. His increased speed is very good. His leech basically keeps us alive, and that basically keeps our DPSs ticking over. We do have the AoE revive, but if we can avoid it, we don't want to have anybody go down, because that downtime can affect our damage massively. Even if it is Ruella who's going down and we're losing our decreased defense and weaken, even if the damage dealers go down, it's not great. So highly like our Nekmothar. For Duchess, I am thinking about trying out Raka. Somebody did recommend Raka to me. A bunch of you guys have been recommending Raka, so we can try that for Duchess. But as you can see, we are in Nightmare Hydra. We're going to go ahead and queue this up. The boss does hit very, very hard still. He's not a slouch. He can definitely take you out. So you have to basically have your decrease attack coming from your Nekmo, and also the decrease attack coming from the Ganut. And we have the Duchess passive helping us stay alive as well. So there you can see we got the decrease attack, and then we're going to put the veil up. I generally delay for one turn for the veil because he strips after his on his first attack. So I delay my first Duchess veil, and then the second turn we just get all the buffs on. So here you can see we have decreased defense and weaken out already. We have smite from Duchess, which is really, really good as well. But as you can see, Ruella's damage with her A1, she's doing around about 150k into decreased defense and weaken. I'm not sure if she had increased attack that time or she didn't, but her decreased defense and weaken hits go up to around about 120k each. So there you see it. She didn't have decreased defense and weaken. She did around about like 40 to 50k, but once she has the full setup, she's going to be doing around about 300k to 350k with her A3, which is really, really good. I'm thinking I might be switching something here. I'm not sure. I'm not happy with something. It seems like, I think what I was looking for is whether Duchess was doing buffs on the first turn or not, but I think I just confused myself and it was perfectly fine. Anyway, we're just going to go through it again, and then you can see decreased defense and weaken landed again. Absolutely no problem. We were able to get Hex. What's the mastery called? I forget. Master Hexer? Master Hexer, right. It's been a while since I read the masteries. But Master Hexer is the one that extends debuffs when they are landed by a champion. So we got the decreased defense for 3 turns from Ruella, which was nice. So it means we keep it on for a while. We have increased attack here. Let's see how much damage we can get out from Ruella. That's the A1. 70k, 50k. So around about, I'd say 170k, 150k is about average what the A1 hits for. And then we have the big decreased defense and weaken. You can see the first hit was around about 35k. The second hit after the debuffs was around about 95k. So very, very good damage when it comes to decreased defense and weaken, plus getting some extra damage in there. I do have 6-piece crushing rend. That does help. I would recommend obviously having high awakening on a champion that you're bringing in like this, who's doing damage. The main damage dealers are Gnu and Marius, but wherever you can get a little bit of extra damage is always also great. The turn meter boosting is also a really good thing. I didn't really respect the turn meter boost too much, but when I saw this fight and I was thinking to myself, wow, the turn meter boost is really allowing my Gnuts and Mariuses to take turns where they normally wouldn't. Here comes the Ram form, our favorite form, taking out our champions. He does put us down every now and then, but again, we have the AoE revive so we can pick up. I'll let you guys watch the rest of the run. We'll come back at the end. We'll look at the damage we were able to put together and see if there's any way we can improve. So enjoy the run and I'll see you at the end. So here it is. This is the final damage. Bit of a tragic ending to the key, to be honest. A few of my champions went down. We weren't really able to pick them up. I feel like the Viper form right at the end really got us. We could have probably pushed out another 10 to like 12 million, but I'm happy with the key. Really strong. Nightmare 1 key comfortably, around about 85-ish million for the 1 key on Nightmare. We got 1.16 billion clash points. Really happy with that. That's going to take me up to 2.2 billion as a total. So really nice. Let's take a look at the damage. We have Necmothar at 4.5 million. So respectable damage coming out from Necmo. Then we have Ruella doing 9.2 million as the decreased defense and weaken unit. Really good, really solid damage from her. Exactly what we were looking for, somebody who does decrease defense and weaken and bring some extra damage too. We have Ditchus Lilitu coming in at 5 million. She's got the smite going on, so the smite value is coming through. We have Marius and Ganut out here just doing big boy numbers. 40 million from Ganut, 63 million, almost 63 million from Marius. Very strong numbers from both of them. Best nukers in the game. I'm not covering too many nukers because these two are just the best ones, right? Like Ganut's the best one, and then Marius is Marius is the best one, Ganut, and then Acrizia I would say is probably just as good as Marius. And then Ganut is like slightly behind those two, but those are the metas, right? After that, you can run whoever your highest awakening is. If you can run somebody like Ruella with a decreased defense and weaken, 6-star awakening, mainly focus on 6-star awakening, because we don't have area bonuses to ignore defense. So we really need that crushing rend to come through and get that big ignore defense coming from the crushing rend, 6-star. So I'll show you guys the rest of the builds too, to exactly compare what the stats are on our champions. I did change Ganut from my last video, so I'm going to show you guys Ganut as well. He's now in lethal with triple refresh and perception. He's 280 speed, 373 accuracy, and he is 280 speed. I'm pretty sure I've covered that. 3.5k defense, 54k HP, 100% crit rate, and 236 crit damage. Not the most, but I kind of wanted to go a little bit faster, so that's what we did with him. Marius is in the same build as last time, so he's in the 9-piece Slayer. These are his stats: 259 speed, 5k defense, 53k HP, 286 crit damage, and then 323 accuracy, enough accuracy to land debuffs with increased accuracy. Duchess. Now this Duchess build I'm really happy with. The regeneration Duchess. I don't have enough accessories to run protection. Maybe after this rotation we do. No, I'm still missing a protection ring on Duchess. But I really do like Duchess the way she is. There are sometimes where I wish she was in protection, but I feel like the regeneration keeps her alive through the Viper form, where he does a lot of poisons to us, and she can basically regen through that poison. We don't have lock active abilities, so our champions will be going down, and we're going to be relying on her to bring them back. Who else will be running? Marius, Ganut, Necmothar would be the last one, I'd say. This is Necmo's build, not really changed much since last time. 340 speed, 410 accuracy, 4k defense, 65,000 HP, and these are the masteries he's running. He's running War Master, a little bit of damage coming in from there. There it is, guys. That's the video. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any more recommendations for what epics you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video, sub to the channel as the baby told you, Baby Ahmed and Mrs. Streamer, and please do support the channel. It definitely helps out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.